in Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove. Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Now he's free to midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first
they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Meanwhile, Young throw complete there to Thomas. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Young. Now he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Ready?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
Ready. Now Young. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Wade. There he goes left side.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. And if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, you think he loved the protection he had there all kinds of time.
And you're so right. How could you not love that? Great protection. The big guys up front really locked in on it. No one gets near the quarterback. He's got all the time in the world to survey the field and deliver for a first down.
And the big boys up front, a big reason why they're also winning, too. Now a pass hauled in downfield. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss. The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. To throw is Jackson. To throw on second down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's a running play now for Thielen. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Open man right side is Sharp. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
They go play action. Young. And that's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
The Shark goes in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Down there, 50 Fury.
Now Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Go pink. Red, cycle. Drill green.
Young. Buying time to his left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here, because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down wide.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Hey, come on.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Taken down at the 30. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
It was brought down by Von Bell. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Down at 7. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. It's at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Zoom black.
Young will set to throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. To throw, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Play goes by the wayside.
Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Hut.
Young looks to throw on first down. And his pass incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually...
Yellow.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Black ultra.
To throw on second down is Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 69 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So really good starting field position. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And now we'll get a late intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
Again, Elder Partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Hey, green, white, fury, yellow, claws red. Edo blue.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys it. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Still going. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 57 yards. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it in.
First and 10 at their own 17.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Slide 2, red, cycle.
It's Young off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Come on, set. Drill green. 6, mega. Steel, black. Ready.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. That is caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Ready.
Running right, here's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Young to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Young on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Blue, go. White, white. Fury, yellow. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Chart the motion man right.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A 1st down throw for Young. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Hubbard is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. 52 blaster.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He swallowed up right away. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
Smith, red.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left.
Green back. Smash, red. Ready?
And Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end. On knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Pushing through the contact. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just what they have for this. 3rd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they'll run it here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a running play now with Chark. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have opened up.
Exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it.
And now they're going to fake it. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. Has to move this out to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That is caught, Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Ready. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red, cycle.
Young here to throw. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, Young again. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go ahead.
Jackson to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he would make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's fourth down here.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
And a Raven first down.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
This is first and 10. Jackson.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case,
Score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. One last shot for Jackson. Trying to improvise. And now the pressure gets there. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
and I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.